Hi, my name is Johan, and in this series of videos I will be installing a NAS solution, which also has a software for removing internet ads in your browser. NAS stands for Networked Attached Storage. If you like this video, please press the like button, and if you like the content I'm creating, please subscribe to my channel as well. Alright, let's move on. I will be installing and configuring a single board computer, or SBC in short. I will install an operating system, a USB hard drive, networked file sharing for both Linux and Windows, Piehole, which is an advertisement and site tracking blocker, NexCloud, which is a solution for storing data and files, and I will also install NexCloud clients for both Android and iPhone. One of the most used SBCs for makers are the Raspberry Pi. I own the third version and will be using that in these videos. In the diagram I'll be comparing three different SBCs: Raspberry Pi 3, Raspberry Pi 4 and Odroid N2. If we start to the left, the Raspberry Pi 3 has a A53 quad-core 1.2 GHz CPU, 1 GB of RAM, 100 megabit Ethernet, 2.4 GHz wireless LAN, and 4 USB 2.0 ports. The Raspberry Pi 4 has a A72 quad-core 1.5 GHz CPU, configurable RAM between 2, 4 and 8 GB, Gigabit Ethernet, 2.4 and 5 GHz wireless LAN, 2 USB 2.0 and 2 USB 3.0 ports. The Odroid N2 has a A73 quad-core 1.8 GHz CPU and a A53 dual-core 1.9 GHz CPU, which is called a Big Little configuration. 4 GB of RAM, Gigabit Ethernet, no wireless LAN and 4 USB 3.0 ports. The SBC needs to have at least 1 GB of RAM in order to run the installed applications without any problems. I recommend using the USB 3 port for the hard drive and use the wired Ethernet connection in order to get the highest bandwidth over the network. The operating system I will be using for the SBCs is Ubuntu 20. Ubuntu is owned by Canonical. The word Ubuntu means humanity. It's one of the most used Linux distributions and it supports most of the SBCs. There is a large community around Ubuntu and it's a user-friendly operating system. I will install the operating system for each SBC in separate videos, and when installed, they are all using Ubuntu, therefore the installation and configuration will be the same. The following videos will then be common to all SBCs. I bought the Seagate Backup Plus portable USB 3.0 5 terabytes of data for around $154, which is a good value for the price, but not the fastest hard drive around. I'll put a link to the hard drive in the description down below. It's a mechanical hard drive with a rotation speed of 5,400 RPM. I would recommend getting a hard drive with at least USB 3.0 and perhaps a faster hard drive if you want better performance. In order to access the hard drive over the network for Windows computers, Samba will be installed. It was originally developed by Andrew Tridgell in 1992 and provides file and print services for Windows computers. For Linux users, the network file system will be used. It's originally developed by Sun Microsystems in '84 and provide file access for Linux and Unix clients over the network. Piehole is an advertisement and tracking blocking software developed by Jacob Salmela in 2014. Piehole is a DNS server which blocks unwanted DNS queries to be resolved, therefore making advertisement and tracking queries to be denied or not reach the advertiser or tracker. It can also provide a DHCP service for your local area network. I'll provide the link to the Piehole website in the description down below. NexCloud is an application similar to Dropbox, Office 365 or Google Drive. It was started by Frank Karliczek and a dozen experienced open source entrepreneurs and engineers to empower users to take back control over their data and communication. NexCloud has a lot of features. On their website they are comparing it against their competitors. I'll provide the link in the description down below if you want to have a look. Clients are available for Windows, Linux, Mac, Apple iOS and Android. That's all guys. To summarize, we will be installing Ubuntu, NFS, Samba, Piehole, NexCloud client and server, and we will also do some configuration and scripting to improve our setup. So, see you!